A very good Friday morning to everyone out there. We've made it to the end of the work week. Landon here with you to bring you your latest weather and night forecast courtesy of On Target. Taking a look out there, folks, we got a big storm complex approaching here from the west. Got a little outflow boundary that's been put off from that convection entering far western Kentucky. And we can zoom in here and you can get a view. We've got some cells that's popping up right along and ahead of that primary line here that is trying to work east into the Wobbles community. Also got a few cells up here on the north side of Edmonson County near Nolan Lake. It's impacting the area up there as well. And folks, this is the start of an active pattern that's going to be with us all the way through the end of the weekend. Now, it's not going to be a widespread monsoon washout, so if you got any outdoor plans, you might be able to dodge the bullet, if you will. But the most prominent time frame, it looks like as we work throughout this morning, we'll have another round that could be moving in here as we get to this afternoon. Again, folks, all these numerous little disturbances floating in here out of the north and west will be keeping those scattered storm chances around here over the course of the next 48 to 72 hours or so. Kicking off things, overlooking D93 Skycam, downtown Bowling Green. We've got scattered clouds out there, the cloud debris coming off of the convection that we were just taking a look at there. Got more cloud cover that's trying to work in here out of the west. Also, as we speak, looking over the BH James Distiller Skycam, jogging down to our south in Adairville. That's where the cells are approaching there from the west. We've actually had a little bit of rain that was already falling on that Skycam here about 30 to 40 minutes ago. Folks, it is warm and it is soupy in the great outdoors. We have got temperatures and dew points already located up into the 70s. We're going to have to deal with the uncomfortable feel today on into our Saturday. But folks, hold on tight because sweet relief is going to be arriving late in the weekend on through a good chunk of the new work week as well, all right? Taking a look here at the latest surface map, we are located south and west of the warm front, and we are located south and east of the cold front. Approaching in here from the west, this is resulting in southerly winds churning in all that deep, warm, moist air out of the Gulf of Mexico. So let's jump over here and let's talk about what pattern that's going to be unfolding throughout the weekend to get you all set up for any plans that you may have. We're going to kick off, folks, by looking at the 500 millibar level. This is about 18 to 20,000 feet vertically extended up above our head. We have got this pinwheeling upper level low. Very important to note, folks, around areas of low pressure, flow is counterclockwise. We have a big ridge that's going to be building across the south central U.S. and flow around areas of high pressure and ridges is clockwise, the exact opposite of around low pressure systems and troughs. So as you can see, counterclockwise flow here, clockwise flow here is going to be working in tandem to bring in numerous disturbances out of the north and west here over the next 2 to 3 days, okay? We'll put this into motion. Here we are working throughout Friday. Here we are getting into Saturday. And here we are looking at that pattern becoming maximized on Sunday. These upper level disturbances, folks, are typically overstaying their welcome. They just pinwheel and they don't really move that much at all. So with this ridge really building in here and the trough remaining intact, folks, we're looking at sunrise on Sunday here, by the way. The northwest flow is going to remain intact for us, thus resulting in numerous rain and storm chances, all right? Mirroring that with what's going on at the 500 millibar level, this is what's going on at the surface. This low pressure system is going to take its sweet time meandering off to the south and east, out of the Midwest and through the Great Lakes region, and from the direction that that cold front is going to arrive and move through, moving at a snail's pace, might I add, is going to result in those rain and storm chances impacting the area. So let's give you the full breakdown here, right? Here we are looking at early this morning. It is picking up nicely on the showers and storms arriving here right around the 6 to 7 a.m. hour. We've got this complex over here that's blowing off those outflow boundaries with a few cells we just saw developing. And we're going to work throughout the day, folks, and you can see these are going to remain scattered in nature, all right, impacting the area. Here we are getting into lunchtime. Here we are progressing into this afternoon and evening, and we're going to have to keep an eye on things, folks, because we could have a few cells blossom and blow up becoming strong to even marginally severe in nature, all right? It's not just going to be the name of the weather game throughout this Friday, though. Take a look as we work throughout the overnight. Scattered pop-up cells remain intact. And then as we get heating back with us throughout our Saturday, we work throughout the day. Scattered shower and storm chances are going to develop yet again. Gonna have to keep eyes on this batch moving through here, folks. Saturday afternoon and evening. It's gonna be a replay of today with a few of those storms potentially becoming strong to severe. Damaging winds, localized flooding, large hail will be the concerns with these. And folks, given the parameters and what we're seeing, I don't have high confidence that any of those threats are going to come to fruition, but it is worth mentioning given the ingredients within our atmosphere. Finally, as we work throughout our Saturday evening, the cold front's going to try to work through here. However, wrap around moisture with that upper level low that we were just looking at, pinwheeling over the Midwest. Take a look here at Sunday afternoon and evening. We get these scattered showers and a few rumbles of thunder that develop as this continues to churn south and east through the region. So long story short, scattered shower and storm chances are going to be present each and every day, both today and tomorrow, as well as Sunday whenever we finish out the weekend. Now you're waiting for the good news, aren't you? Well, you are in luck, my friends. Take a look at the dew point readings that we're going to have. Let's compare what we're going to have throughout the course of the weekend, and then let's look at next week. We roll throughout today, we roll throughout tomorrow. Folks are going to be up low to mid 70s, upper 70s at times in the dew point department. It's going to feel warm, it's going to feel soupy. It's going to feel like Patrick Ewing's practice sock out there, okay? Or as some other people might like the better analogy, a microwave loaf of bread. The air is going to be thick. That's as simple as I can put it. Here we are working throughout Saturday. We don't get much relief whatsoever. And then finally, as we finish out the weekend, folks, the cold front passes through here. Dew points down into the 60s on Sunday, but wait for it. Look at the dew points as we work throughout Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Are you kidding me? Dew points dropping all the way down to the upper 40s to lower 50s at times, taking us through Monday. Here we are marching throughout our Tuesday. Here we are looking at our Wednesday. And then finally we get a return of dew points back up into the 60s, but not until Thursday afternoon into Thursday evening. So long story short, Sunday all the way through Wednesday night, it is going to be immaculate. Temperatures well below normal for this time of year. We're going to be pegging highs between the upper 70s and lower 80s. Combine that with dew points down in the upper 40s and lower 50s, folks. Get in the great outdoors and drink it in, because that kind of weather always goes down smooth. As previously mentioned, we are keeping our eyes on both today and tomorrow. We have the opportunity of seeing some strong and severe storms. The Storm Prediction Center has placed wobbles in a 1 out of 5 risk for severe weather. Potential for gusty, damaging winds is the primary concern. Maybe an isolated instance of large hail. But again, folks, I think these are just going to be generalized thunderstorms for the most part that we are going to have to deal with. Total rainfall amounts all the way through the end of the weekend could be anywhere from ½ an inch up towards an inch of rainfall. For those of you that get hit by numerous rounds of the scattered storm development, localized areas might even be able to squeeze out just a tad or a little bit more there, okay? I want to jump over here before we look at our 5-day and give you a quick update on the radar. What we were just mentioning here, as you can see, we've got these cells that are blossoming a little bit more here off to the west. This is going to be entering into Logan County here very shortly. So we are expecting more storm development to become apparent here as we progress throughout the morning hours and on into the afternoon throughout today. Here's a full breakdown of your next 6-day weather forecast presented by Ohio Valley Insurance. For today and tomorrow, it's going to be warm, it's going to be muggy. Highs up between the upper 80s to lower 90s. Scattered shower and storms, a few strong to marginally severe. Sunday, we're going to start to see the cooler, drier air work in here, but with the wraparound moisture, some scattered hit-and-miss showers and storms will still be present throughout the afternoon and evening hours, and then sweet relief arrives. Monday through Wednesday, the pick of the litter. Highs upper 70s, lower 80s. Very comfortable on the humidity side of things. It is going to be absolutely immaculate out there. That is a promise. That'll do it for your Friday morning Weather and I Bowling Green weather forecast presented by On Target. You all take care of yourselves and each other. Have a fantastic, blessed weekend.